a writer who lacked any skill, had a pen and a very weak will. He tried for a rhyme but ran out of time, and the page remains empty and chill. I seek a line of pure delight to capture hearts and minds. But as I labor through the night, oh, no golden phrase I find. I'm tangled in rhythms and schemes, destroying my technical dreams. The meter is wrong, it's hardly a song, and nothing is quite what it seems. Shall I compare this as to pulling teeth, or wander lost within a rimming maze? The metaphors are buried far beneath, obscured by all this academic haze. I strive for beauty, depth, and something grand, but structures feel like shackles on my hand. I search for I ams walking in a beat, but stumble on my clumsy prose like feet. The volta comes, or so the books have said, to turn the theme and find a newer light. But empty thoughts are swirling in my head as it gives way to static and to fright. So let this final puppy seal the curse. I'm bad at life, but even worse at verse. I'm tangled in rhythms and schemes, destroying my technical dreams. The meter is wrong, it's hardly a song, and nothing is quite what it seems. I'm tangled in rhythms and schemes, destroying my technical dreams. The meter is wrong, it's hardly a song, and nothing is quite what it seems. I do not know the way to write this line. The circling rhymes are closing in on me. I wish I had a spark to make it shine. I hunt for words like water into wine, but end up with a forced delivery. I do not know the way to write this line. The interlocking sounds begin to twine, a tangled web of rote calligraphy. I wish I had a spark to make it shine. The repetitive nature feels malign, a prisoner of this forced geometry. I do not know the way to write this line. My metaphors are dying on the vine. I like the grace of ancient artistry. I wish I had a spark to make it shine. The pattern ends with one exhausted sigh. No double reaping for the world to see. I do not know the way to write this line. I wish I had a spark to make it shine. I'm tangled in rhythms and schemes, destroying my technical dreams. The meter is wrong, it's hardly a song, and nothing is quite what it seems. I'm tangled in rhythms and schemes, destroying my technical dreams. The meter is wrong, it's hardly a song, and nothing is quite what it seems. I started with a simple enough thought to build a tower out of heavy words, but every rule is a battle to be fought, like trying to domesticate the birds. I'm trapped within a cage that I have wrought, obsessing over sounds I've never heard. I listen for the echoes I once heard to find a way to anchor every thought, but meaning is a thing that can't be wrought by simply shuffling all these tired words. I'm watching for the flight of clever birds while losing every battle that I fought. I wish I'd never stood and bravely fought to mimic all the voices I have heard. My logic is as flighty as the birds, distracted by a single straying thought. I'm drowning in a sea of useless words, regretting every stanza I have brought. The beauty that the masters always wrought was something they never actually fought. It flowed from them in rivers made of words, a music that the common people heard. But here I sit, exhaling every thought and watching as they scatter just like birds. I'm staring at the migration of birds and mourning for the shapes I haven't wrought. There is no eureka in a thought, just another round of conflict to be fought. The silence is the loudest thing I've heard between the spaces of these broken words. If I could only master all these words, I'd fly away alongside all the birds. I'd repeat the finest things I've ever heard and show you all the magic I have wrought. But until the final battle has been fought, I'll suffer through the ghost of every thought. I'm tangled in rhythms and schemes, destroying my technical dreams. The meter is wrong, it's hardly a song, and nothing is quite what it seems. dry, the paper stares me down. I'd like to soar across the sky, but poets always drown. The words are heavy, thought is light. The birds have flown from what I brought. The battle's heard but never fought. 5, 7, then 5, 7, 7 at the end. Tanka is a ghost, a haiku that grew too long. A tail that wags the tired dog, and desperate for a better way to speak. Underneath the weight of every line, mediocrity